How are you? It is Monday, and it's really pretty and sunny here in Austin, which is awesome. Here, I'm just making sure that this is working. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in today to say hello and check in, and because for 2022, my whole thing is all about just kind of showing up and just doing it. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so I am Jillian Leslie. In case people don't know and you stumble upon this page, or you're new to the group, and welcome if you're new to the group. I really appreciate it. Or if you're seeing this on LinkedIn or YouTube, it's streaming out into the ether. Anyway, I'm in a very kind of productive, good mood today. I don't know how you guys are doing, but I feel filled with possibility. And I'm feeling the kind of beginning of the new year and that excitement. So I hope you are too. And so today I wanted to talk about my most recent Blogger Genius podcast episode. I recorded the episode with a woman named Meyer, and she had been a consultant working with brands, big brands, on marketing. And so she had some interesting insights because everything that applies to big brands applies to little brands, applies to solo entrepreneurs. And she broke it down for me in just a very clean sort of way. So first, I just want to check to make sure that I am live. So just to see, because I never trust that it's really working. So let's see. Oh, I think I see myself. Yeah, there I am. Awesome. Okay, that's so weird. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is this realization that Susan, this has like changed the way that I'm thinking about branding for 2022. So I'm going to jump right in to the biggest takeaway, which is we like to think about our products and things we sell in terms of the features. And you've heard this over and over again. Do not sell the features, sell the benefits. But the truth is it's deeper than the benefits. And what I mean by that, I want to get this right. You want to sell the vision of the life somebody wants to live. What? And what that means is, and we talk about this in the podcast episode, and I'll put a link to it as soon as I get off this. We have our site, Catch My Party, and we see all of these fantastic first birthday parties that people add to our site, right? So our site is a party ideas site. People add their user-generated content, their party photos to our site. And you would be amazed at some of these first birthday parties because a first birthday is not really about the kid because the kid's not going to remember this. It's really about the adults and the parents. And it's a way for, especially moms, I think, to say, hey, we had this, first year of a child's life can be really tough and we did it and we're awesome. And therefore, there's the party. So it's like, what's the messaging behind what you're doing or what you're buying or buying something brand new, like a brand name item? It's kind of like, what does it say about me and what is the vision of my life? So if you throw this beautiful first birthday, you're communicating to everybody, hey, I got this. I'm awesome. So be thinking about not just the benefit of your product, but what your product gives to your customers. Here's an example. So we have our product, Milo Tree Easy Payments, and it is all about helping you as a creator, blogger, get paid for your knowledge. You set up memberships or a paid workshop or coaching or something like that. And I would argue that not only does my product, Milo Tree Easy Payments, get you paid, but it also gives you as a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, legitimacy. Because chances are you've started your blog and you're like, I don't know if I could turn this into a business, and maybe your in-laws are not super supportive of what you're doing. But I can not only get you paid, but I can make you feel good about yourself as an entrepreneur. I can make you feel legitimate. This isn't just a hobby. This is a real business. And so that is what I think is so powerful about what we talked about. It is that vision. So my product can get you paid, and it can also make you feel good about your business. And here's another example too. When we thought up our product, we wanted it to be super easy to use, no complicated tech. So I'm pretty tech savvy. I'm nothing like David, my husband and partner. He's amazing, but I'm not like too shabby. And yet there are times when I'm locked out of some account and I have to send myself 5 password resets, and I'm like all mucked up in this. And I will tell you something. I feel really bad about myself when that happens. Like, oh my God, I can't handle just getting into my account. I don't know if you've ever had that feeling. If you have, please put it in a comment that you two know what I'm talking about. And I thought to myself when we created our product, let's do this in the simplest way possible so people do not get caught up in having to learn a new platform and having to feel like a beginner. We make it so super simple and so intuitive that you don't have to do anything like that. You can just go use our product and feel good about yourself. So it's like, I want you to feel good about using My Low Tree Easy Payments. I want it to legitimize you by helping you make money. And notice these are not the feature. So the feature is like low tech, but what does it make you feel? Hopefully confident. It connects with Stripe, so you can get paid, blah, 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 and you can get we connect with your email service provider. Yay. But the truth is it enables you to get paid and feel good about yourself and feel legitimate. So win your business. Think about this with all of the products and services you sell. What is the vision you are selling for the person who is buying your product? Why do people buy super expensive handbags when they could probably buy let's say a nice leather handbag for 1/10 the price? What are they really buying? And they're buying feeling good about themselves and fanciness and prestige and having their friends look up to them, all of those things. So just be very conscious of that. Okay. So a couple other things that Susan shared in the podcast episode that I thought were so good. So think about these in your own brand. 1, think about it, of course, I talk about this a lot. From your customer's point of view, we get very close to our brands and we lose sight of how the world sees our brand. One thing you could do is ask a girlfriend or somebody to give you insight into how they see your brand, because it's a little bit like, I don't know if you have this, I have this with my girlfriends. Like, I can totally give them really good advice about their lives and see where they're stuck, but it's much harder to do in yourself, because you're blind to stuff that you take for granted. So therefore, think about, is there somebody you could ask and say, what does this look like on your end? What is this experience about? Because assume you are too close. Therefore, another thing that Susan recommends is to go on your customer journey with a customer. So for example, when we were setting up My Low Tree Easy Payments, what I did was I got on a Zoom call with some of our early users. And I said, okay, I'm going to watch you set this whole thing up. So we shared our screen and I watched her go through the process and noticed where she got stuck, and some things I was not surprised by, but other things I really was. Therefore, put your product in somebody's hand, get on a Zoom call and watch them use it. Even if it's like, let's say you sell, I don't know, some sort of good, like a t-shirt or something. Send it to somebody, get on a Zoom call, watch them open it, and see what their experience is like using it. Or whatever you are selling, see if you can really look at what somebody is, how somebody's using your product. Also, how is somebody discovering your product? Like, what is their journey to discovery, purchase? If you can follow people on that journey, or really think about what are people's different journeys to purchase your product, like what is the problem that they're having, and then how would they go about trying to find a solution? Do they go to Google? Is it more of, say, a one-off like impulse purchase? What problem are you solving? So really, again, it's like getting out of ourselves, get into the shoes of our customers. So let's see. Another thing is, being really just coherent and clear in your brand messaging. Think about pillars in terms of content you can share, and just share a couple pillars, like maybe behind the scenes on how you thought about stuff, maybe you using your product. Maybe there's some greater good, like your product has environmental packaging and you really believe strongly in the environment, and what are you doing to push that forward in your own life? Like, think about just what are the different sides of your business, and you only need like 3 or 4, and you can hit those over and over again so that you have a fully fleshed out brand, but it's incredibly consistent. And that way it doesn't also tax you, because you know I can go to this well and this well and this well and this well and create content. So that's what I want to share. Also, remember, you're in the business, if you sell stuff, to sell. So yes, you want to provide value, but at the end of the day, you want to sell. And I always say this: if you feel like you are being salesy and you're like, ooh, I'm going to turn off everybody, good, because your message, it's really hard to get your message out there. So if you're getting tired of your message, that is good, because nobody's consuming all your content and everybody's lives are really busy. They're not thinking about you. And what you want to do is you want to rise above the noise. So I would argue, push a little bit, be salesy, and see what happens. If people are like emailing you going, God, that was really obnoxious or annoying, or I hate these emails, take that to heart. But in general, you could probably push more than you think. Okay, and let's see. I think, so again, lean into the emotion. Lean into the vision of somebody's perfect life, what they are trying to achieve, what their vision is, what their ultimate goal is. If you could tap into that, you're on the right path. So there are a couple things I wanted to share in addition to this. So you might know this. I have an email challenge that I'm really excited about. I've been getting amazing feedback on it. And it is a challenge. I send you 5 emails over 5 days with tiny tasks to follow. And it's free and all that good stuff. And to sign up for it, ready? You go to milotree.com/ready for it, challenge. That's it, challenge. And then you'll start getting emails from me, and I'm there to help, and just reply to an email if you have a question. So please, if you are wanting to test out a paid workshop selling to your audience what you already know, sign up for my challenge, because it'll be the nice little push you might need to get this up early 2022. The best part is you get to set it up with MiloTree Easy Payments. And we offer free sales pages, and you get to set up your sales page with us, and then we host it, but you get to personalize your permalink so that it's yours. And it's really, I think, really cool. I was just on a call today with somebody who's gone through the challenge and said, this has been the push I needed, like the kick in the butt I needed just to get me to do this. And it's really exciting to see your results. I'm there guiding you along the way, cheering you on. So definitely head to, ready, milotree.com/challenge and sign up. And again, see what you think. But this is, 2020 is the year of selling products, really creating stuff that you can sell to your audience, because we can't just rely on our audiences on social media. We need to take them. Social media, great way to get people into your community. Then you take them from social media, you get them on your email list, and then you start putting offers that help them in front of them, right? You know what they're suffering, what their problems are, what their pain points are. You have solutions. You come up with solutions to that with your products, like your paid workshop, and then you sell to them. Boom, simple. And then you have this community of people who will buy from you over and over again. So again, I can't stress it enough. milotree.com/challenge. And then, okay, I did that. One more thing. I am leaning into TikTok, and I'm really having fun. I'm just starting to grow it. Please follow me on TikTok, MiloTree app. So go to TikTok and search for MiloTree app, and you'll find me and see what I'm doing. And I have to tell you, I like it so much more than Instagram and Instagram Reels. I really do. It's much freer. You get to do some fun stuff. It's not hard. It doesn't have to be perfect. TikTok is no longer for teens just dancing. It's much bigger than that. And here's one piece of advice that I thought was really good. I took this little mini course on TikTok that I really liked. I don't know what it is, but I will put a link to it. Anyway, what she said is when you go to TikTok, especially if you're not a TikTok person yet, because TikTok's coming for you. What I mean by that is it's no longer, again, it's now for adults. However, when you go to TikTok, you'll start to see lots of TikToks, and some of them might turn you off. Therefore, go to the search, the little magnifying glass, and search for things you're interested in. Like if you're interested in gardening or crafting or crocheting or whatever, go into that TikTok so that you're not inundated with everybody's TikTok. You get to really hone in because your niche is on TikTok. So if you are vegan, or if you like to decorate houses, or you like to travel, go to those kinds of, just use those hashtags and find your people on TikTok, see what they're doing, and start playing around with it. That's my recommendation. So please follow me, Milo Tree app, and see what I'm doing, and I'll follow you back and email me or reach out to me. And I think this is a huge thing for 2022. So join me on this journey. All right, that's all I want to share today. If you have any questions, either leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Email me at jillian@milotree.com. You can DM me on Instagram at milotree, not even Milotree app, just Milotree. And that's what I wanted to share. So happy Monday. If you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay just so I know where you come from and I can say hi to you. And that's what I got for you. So have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.